Swear. Always wanted to be famous, to be real, to being honest. My haters don't always be nameless. Get on no cloud, I get on no power. Creators of different layers, you pull it on late, you won't be honest. I keep an eye out for the numbers, I stay in contact, synchronization. No infinity, even beyond it, I am a common, no presentation. A lot of things I am above, and there are a lot of things that are above me. Do not couple of people I love, cause I get scared. Then I get up, yeah. They know. When on the equation, present, golden, observation, I'm not doing reborn creation. Come and find me, send it. Hey man, say man, it's your motherfucking boy, Cosmic Light Being, Cosmic Dark Matter, Chaos, Luminous Being, Master Teacher, DeMarco. You new to the page, subscribe, hit that motherfucking bell for notifications so you can become part of the notification gang on the game. Drop a comment in the comment section, aka the knowledge box. All constructive criticism is welcome in the comment section, aka the knowledge box. Let's get into it. We're finna go on and dive straight into it. We finna go dive straight into it. Hold on, bear with me. Let me change this up right quick. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. Hold on. Let me try to see what I'm gonna start with. We're gonna start right up. Cause we gonna get into the great solar flash. That's imminent. It's amongst us. The great solar flash, age of disclosure, the heavenly chaos sphere realm. Solar baptism. We talk about motherfucking cosmic radiation. That's what we talk about. We talk about motherfucking cosmic radiation. Hold on, we're gonna start right up. Hold on, we're gonna start right up. Hold on, I wanna start right up. Let me start right here. Since we talking about radiation. Since we talking about radiation. Hold on.
Tonight we are learning a former Jacksonville Jaguars player has died.
Hold up.
Tonight we are learning a former Jacksonville Jaguars player has died. He was selected as a fifth-round pick by the Jaguars in the 2007 NFL Draft. His name is Uche Weinberry. Our media partners at the Times Union are reporting he was found unresponsive in his wife's home in Indiana Friday night. Preliminary reports say he suffered a heart attack, and there are no signs of foul play. The Jaguars posting a picture of him tonight on Twitter. They are saying they are saddened to learn about his passing.
Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Let me play something else. Hold on. Hold on. Shit, I didn't even do that. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Hold up. Hold on, let me do this one right here. Let me see. This shit still be on here. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Bear with me. I just want y'all to read the caption. Do what the Buffalo Bills said. Do what the Buffalo Bills said. Pay attention to the guy just played from the Jaguar they used to play. Okay, why there? Your whole world will change in a minute. Follow. Hold on. Let me see. Now let me go right here. Remember that now. Remember these two football players. Hold up. Hold on, bear with me. Let me get the best one. Hold on, I'm on a good one. I'm gonna play this one right here.
What do you want?
I'm gonna play this one right here. Remember we just played these two videos, right? Man, we just hold on. This is what that whole football agenda about. Them two football players. This video right here is about the football players.
A family caught between a rock and a hard place after the sudden death of a loved one. Denise Seafield, a frontline worker, was vaccinated months ago.
I wasn't scared at all.
Her 63-year-old mother was also vaccinated and she had no reactions. But her father, 70-year-old Henry Dinky Seafield, was not so lucky. He died last month shortly after being vaccinated.
My father was a very strong guy. A lot of people know him he was never ever sick until now. So it makes me a bit doubtful. Even though when I went, everything was fine. But it feels like when you went, everything came, all the underlying things came out. It was stage 4 cancer.
Hold up.
Because I'm like really relying on the vaccine to kind of, in hopes, cure this pandemic.
Brittany Tucker, one of the many people eager to get the vaccine and get on with life. But fear of the unknown is why Eric Parra doesn't want to get the vaccine in the first place.
This was rushed just so fast.
Hearing of a person dying, though, hours after being vaccinated, does leave Brittany uneasy.
But now I think it's definitely something I probably should put more research into.
Little is known about the person who died in Placer County, their age, gender, what vaccine they received, and if they had any underlying health conditions. But the Placer County Sheriff's Office says the person tested positive for COVID-19 in late December.
This video, the video before it, and a couple of videos I'm finna play is related to the 2 football players. Look up the 2 football players that's been in the news lately.
And was vaccinated January 21st, who died several hours later. A planned autopsy by the coroner will reveal the reason.
All the healthcare professionals are making sure to report any concerning adverse event.
All right, what's on your radar?
Well, boys and girls, let me get right to the chase here. Liberals' favorite billionaire hero, Bill Gates, is lying to you in a way that is profoundly harmful for lives in the global south and for your health right here in the U.S. Let me explain. So as you know, while the U.S. is doing pretty well in vaccine administration, with half of U.S. adults having received at least 1 dose, poor countries are in truly desperate shape. Somewhere around 3/4 of vaccine doses have been administered in just 10 high-income countries. Over 100 countries have yet to administer their very first dose. India, of course, has become the new ground zero for exploding COVID cases. The U.S. just recently lifted an embargo on the raw materials needed to help make COVID vaccines in that country and to improve their vaccination rates. But in general, it's a mess. And it's a mess for basically one simple reason: greed. Pharma wants to keep their profits high, and they have aggressively lobbied their home countries in the U.S. and in the EU to make sure that they can achieve that goal, protecting their patent monopolies so that generic versions of their life-saving vaccines cannot be manufactured, which would both increase supply and lower the cost. They have had an extraordinarily powerful ally in that fight to protect their bottom line: human lives be damned, our own supposed savior of global public health, Bill Gates. Now, Gates has been pushing a solution to poor nation vaccine distribution that conveniently protects pharma profits, that is the COVAX program through the World Health Organization, where rich countries donate to secure doses for middle-income and low-income nations. Sounds good maybe in theory, but in practice, it's been a joke. They set a goal of 2 billion doses, which would still, by the way, be insufficient to meet the need, but they have instead provided a pathetic 38 million doses. Has this dramatic underperformance led Bill Gates to rethink his approach? Because let's not kid ourselves, by dint of his money and his connection, he has essentially appointed himself the unofficial world czar of public health. The answer of whether he's rethought it is, of course, not a chance. In an interview on Sky News, Bill Gates was asked whether it would be helpful to lift vaccine patent protections in order to increase access. Here is his answer.
There's been some speculation that the changing intellectual property rules and allowing these vaccines, as you say, the recipes of these vaccines to be shared would be helpful. And do you think that would be helpful?
No.
Why not?
Well, there's only so many vaccine factories in the world, and people are very serious about the safety of vaccines. And so moving something that had never been done, moving a vaccine from, say,
Hold on, we're gonna go right here.
a particularly difficult problem of an exacerbation of a health disparity. We've known literally forever that diseases like diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and asthma are disproportionately afflicting the minority populations, particularly the African Americans. Unfortunately, when you look at the predisposing conditions that lead to a bad outcome with coronavirus, the things that get people into ICUs that require intubation and often lead to death, they are just those very comorbidities that are unfortunately disproportionately prevalent in the African American population. So we're very concerned about that. It's very sad. It's nothing we can do about it right now except to try and give the best possible care to avoid those complications. Thank you.
I'm run that back.
We have a particularly
you know, it's two Trumps out there, one with the red tie and one with the blue tie.
Problem of an exacerbation of a health disparity. We've known literally forever that diseases like diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and asthma are disproportionately afflicting the minority populations, particularly the African Americans. Unfortunately, when you look at the predisposing conditions that lead to a bad outcome with coronavirus, the things that get people into ICUs that require intubation and often lead to death, they are just those very comorbidities that are unfortunately disproportionately prevalent in the African American population. So we're very concerned about that. It's very sad. It's nothing we can do about it right now except to try and give the best possible care to avoid those complications. Thank you.
Now, read the caption right here. Now, I can pull you up. Since what he said, exacerbating, I can pull up astronomical videos with the same type of caption. I can pull up why can I pull up videos with this same type of caption right here? Niggas is at risk. That's what they're basically saying. No matter if you in America, you see they say Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? They don't say that. Look, you see, they go from goddamn African Americans to Black Americans. You feel me? But why can I find millions of videos like this, literally, with captions like this? How? Hold up, and let's go back to the height of why.
We have a particularly difficult problem of an exacerbation of a health disparity. We've known
an exacerbation.
Your small business has a partner.
God damn it, I ain't do that.
We have a particularly difficult problem of an exacerbation of a health disparity. We've known.
Y'all heard him. Exacerbation of a HEALTA disparity.
Literally forever. That diseases like diabetes, hypertension,
diabetes. He talking about we full of diabetes, we full of hypertension,
obesity and asthma.
We full of obesity and we full of asthma.
Are disproportionately afflicting the minority populations.
And it's disproportionately afflicting the minority community. We're going to use his own word. You see the background I got up there. Hold on. You see the background I got up there. Hold up. You see the background I got up there. Now let me go right here. Before I go right here. Now, I'm going to always refer to this right here. See, what they talking about ain't nothing but this. Cause you know how they is with their words and shit, with they animation or they artificial intelligence searching out the words and shit. Now, we heavily prone from what this guy said from this right here. We heavily prone. We are the ones that's heavily prone for this right here. But if I just go to this right here and I share that right there, is it correlating with you now? So they actually saying is that these niggas is being triggered by the large expulsions of plasma and magnetic energy from the sun. Or not just the sun, it's plenty of cosmic rays or cosmic energy that's out there. That's what they saying. That's why I said, hold on, I gotta, hold on. Let me see, can I find that right there? Hold up, let me pull this up right now. Hold up. Hold on, let's talk about the spike of cosmic rays. Can we talk about the spike of cosmic rays? Hold on. I'm gonna go right here. I want y'all to read this whole paragraph right there. Read that whole paragraph right there. Appreciate that. Yeah, look. Appreciate that. Appreciate you for tuning in. We're gonna go into the works of it. We're gonna go into the works of it. See, the most important of this is this one right here. Late November, with the earliest retrospectively confirmed and the cosmic ray spike now is the related to a spike of cosmic rays. Is it a coinky-dink? Let's take a read. Let's take a read. Hold on. Hold up, let's take a read. God damn it. I didn't mean to do that. You know what? I'm gonna do it like this. Let's take a read. I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna get a little bigger just a second. Let's take a read right here. I ain't gonna be able to read it out loud, but you know what I'm saying? You can read it out loud or read it to yourself because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? This about my 1,000th. This about my 999th channel. About my 999th channel. This is what I'll tell you. It's a spike in cosmic rays. That's what's going on. That's why they had to get these individuals first. They wanted these individuals to get lit up first because they know these people is directly connected to that solar deity that you call the S-U-N, the S-U-N out there, and they connected to the cosmos. They directly connected to the cosmos. the autonomy of the cosmos, the reflection of the cosmos. And the energies are cosmic energies, ancient energies. You know what I'm saying? That's been sent down here overall to raise the consciousness of all non-ether beings and all other non-ether beings. But since we so directly connected with the universe and that overall upper echelon cosmic consciousness, and they know our body is upgrading to the maximum. The body is upgrading to the maximum. All the way down to the motherfucking cells. You feel me? Now you see why they got hella shit in the food. The fuck what up? But I hope y'all read that right there. And let me go back to this video right here to back up. To back up. Hold up. I got to back up. What they be saying? Receipts. I got to back up. I'm gonna look at the smirk on whoever playing this role right here. Whoever playing the role of Bill Gates, they got a smirk on. We know all these niggas, the real Bill Gates or whoever the fuck they gone, they long gone. Melinda Gates, long gone. Long gone. These motherfuckers been executed. And we just seeing a shit show. We seeing the shit show going. This Robin Williams right here. This Robin Williams. This Robin Williams right here. You feel me? This Robin Williams. The actor. All the world's a stage. But let's play this right here. That's why I said this shit was about you.
The last thing you want is a bidding war between countries for this vaccine. You know, we know there are 60 million healthcare workers around the world who are keeping everybody safe. They deserve to get this vaccine first. And from there, you want to do tiering in various countries to make sure your most vulnerable populations get it. In our country, that would be Blacks and Native Americans, people with underlying health conditions.
And look, when they say Native Americans, we know we instantly go to what we were damn near taught in school. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold up. We're going to pull this up right here first. We're going to pull this up right here. We're going to pull that up right there. Smash that like button. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. If you appreciate the video, you like the video, smash that like button. It's free. Share the video. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Share. It's free. It's free. But she just said, you know what I'm saying? She just said Native American, right? Native Americans in the United States. Native Americans, also known as American Indians, First Americans, the Indigenous Americans, and other terms, are the indigenous people of the mainland United States. Indigenous peoples of Hawaii, Alaska, territories of the United States are generally known by other terms. There are 574 federally recognized tribes living within the U.S., about half of which are associated with Indian reservations. As defined by the United States Census, Native Americans are indigenous tribes that are originally from the contiguous United States, along with Alaska Natives. You got to watch how they use their vocabulary. Indigenous peoples of the United States who are not listed as American Indian or Alaska Native include Native Hawaiian, Samoan Americans, and Chamorros. The U.S. Census group these people as Native Hawaiian and other Pacific Islanders. European colonization of the Americas, which began in 1492, resulted in precipitous decline in Native American population because of new diseases, wars, ethnic cleansing. This Wikipedia, by the way, YouTube. This Wikipedia. Wars, ethnic cleansing, and enslavement. After its formation, the United States, as a part of its policy of settler colonization, continued. It didn't say that, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. Continued to wage war and perpetrated massacres against many Native American people, removed them from their ancestral lands, and subjected them to one-sided treaties. Hold on. One-sided treaties to discriminatory government policies. Later focused on forced assimilation into the 20th century. Since the 1960s, Native American self-determination movements have resulted in positive changes to the lives of many Native Americans. Through there are still many contemporary issues faced by them. Today, there are over 5 million Native Americans in the United States, 70% of whom live outside reservations. The states with the highest percentage of Native Americans in the U.S. are Alaska, New Mexico, South Dakota, Montana, and North Dakota. When the United States was created, established Native American tribes were generally considered semi-independent nations, as they generally lived in communities separate from white settlers. The federal government signed treaties at a government-to-government level until the Indian Appropriations Act of 1871 ended recognition of independent Native nations and started treating them as domestic dependent nations, subject to applicable federal laws. This law did preserve the rights and privileges agreed to under the treaties, including a large degree of tribal sovereignty. For this reason, many Native American reservations are still independent of state law, and the actions of tribal citizens on these reservations are subject only to tribal courts and federal law, often different, applicable to tribal lands in U.S. state or territory, exemption, exclusion treaty, or superseding tribal or federal law. Now, let's go back. Crow Creek, South Dakota. Now, let's go back. Now, she just said what she said. Let me go back and play what she just said. Hold on.
And the alt tiering in various countries to make sure your most vulnerable populations get it. In our country, that would be Blacks and Native Americans, people with underlying health conditions. And
she just explained to you. Look, because when you get the picture of images of Native American, this is what you get. This is what you get right now. But she self-incriminated herself because she basically said, hold on. Let me find it. She basically said, you the same, them motherfuckers the same motherfucker. Them motherfuckers the same motherfucker. Hold up. She basically said them motherfuckers are the same people. Hold on. Bear with me. And you know, a lot of them, why you think the 9 ether beings, your Negroes, your African American, why you think it was a hard push for them? They don't make these goddamn Marvel movies for nothing. 1492, your ass was an Indian. Then they said, you know what? Fuck that. 1600s, Y'all motherfuckers are gonna be slaves. We're gonna call y'all motherfuckers slaves, right? So 1832, you know what? These niggas starting to know some shit. We gonna call their ass Negro. Y'all some Negro. Y'all some niggas. Y'all some niggers. Then 60s pop off in the 1965. We gonna call y'all black. Fuck it. We gonna call them nigga black. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call them nigga black. That's how we gonna describe their darkness or where they come from. Triple darkness of space. The 1900, right? Well, 1900, you know, they got it all mixed up. Negro. In the 50s, your ass was color. Your ass was color. They had to switch that shit up because niggas started paying attention to the copper color of this shit. You know what? 70s come around. We gonna call them niggas Afro-American. Fuck, we gonna call their ass Afro-American. We gonna call these niggas Afro-American. 80s black. 8 years later after that, you know what y'all niggas is now? You niggas African Americans. You niggas African Americans. They gathered us some shit in 1999. You see how they put the triples, you see the sixes down there. They put the sixes match up with the minority. Cause we are the 666. We is the 666. So in 1999, they just so happened to change it to minority. They the minority. These niggas actually think that these niggas been here thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and billions, millions and billions and trillions. Niggas been here so goddamn long. We just gonna call they ass the minority. We done found plenty shit that predates pre-dynastic Egypt, so called. Or we done found shit or them that's from so long ago, we gonna just call they ass the minority. We just gonna call they ass the minority. So they revert back to what I was talking about them NFL players. They revert back to you niggas is upgrading. That's why we had to put the whole scare out about why y'all niggas need to come on in. Y'all niggas need to come on in. That's what they telling you. Call for what? Oh, bear with me. Call for one. They know you chaos magic. You chaos magic. You feel me? You which bases its power on the universal potential of creative force. You feel me? This is getting heavier in these times. You feel me? You constantly engaging in trying to see through the cracks of personal and collective reality. They know what's returning. See, we thinking them ships and shit out there is what we see. But in actuality, but before I say that, we see and I got shit to show for that. I'm going a little ahead of myself. Motherfuckers be surprised they see them goddamn ships, right? Them so-called UFOs, right? And motherfuckers be so goddamn surprised. Or who the fuck get up off of them motherfuckers? You'll be surprised or how the motherfuckers look that they get up off them goddamn ship, off them motherfucking UFOs. They know you is fully activating in them goddamn rays out there. That cosmic energy is elevating you. Going out there, feeling the earth vibrating at a high goddamn level. You out there in the grass with shoes off. I'm talking about doing something amazing to you. Yeah. They know you a galactic starseed. That motherfucker ain't seen what Hitler said, because the white Jews know that the Negroes are the real children of so-called Israel, and to keep America secret, the Jews will blackmail America. They will extort America. Their plan for world domination will work if the Negroes know who they were. The white citizens of America will be terrified to know that all this time they've been mistreating and discriminating, lynching, and contributing to our demise. We talking about goddamn not the children of Israel. We talking about the children of the sun. We talking about like I said, Big Mama is upset that her children been goddamn been wandered off. They done goddamn wandered off. You feel me? You got white people don't want to be, or everybody else of their kind don't want to be criticized for what their ancestors did, but get what? They sure as hell want to hold on to the profit their ancestors left. See, like Dr. Ray Hagen said, coming into a country that is not the one that we were raised with is truly coming into a conscience that is not the one that we were raised with is truly a spiritual, emotional, intellectual, cultural shock for us. For some, it's simply unbearable because they are emotionally attached to the concepts in their imagination, which are not really concepts in their imagination, but a psychosis that was placed within their psyche, causing them to see what is not real. That's just like where I'm at. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, right? Tuscaloosa is Choctaw for black warrior. Yeah. Chief Tuscaloosa. Yeah. Why you think that they teach us don't teach us our own shit? They just started us in with the motherfucking slavery. Get what? The sun is a part of you. You eating all, you get what? Then all that bullshit you eat make you want to stay in the goddamn shade under the trees with sunglasses and caps and sunscreen on. You a part of the motherfucking sun. Gonna make you energetically powerful. I'm telling you. You is the expressed melanin neural. You is the expressed intelligence of so-called God, the universe. Hold on, let me pull these goddamn shit up. Cause they got to try to slow down the motherfucker that's directly made from Stardust. Hold on, let's jump into the goddamn. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Where we going? You know what? We're gonna go right here. Since we talking about the sun. We're gonna go right here since we talking about the sun. The sun is causing this shit. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. Alright, right here. Here we go. Bear with me, let this ad play.
China's financial capital is collapsing. 70% of Shanghai's residents have been infected with the Wuhan virus. I repeat, 70%. That's the claim of a top doctor.
Is this doomsday? Well, I don't see why not. Shanghai has a population of 26.3 million. Of them, 20 million people are infected. This is as grim as it gets. And for China, it means a double whammy. Its healthcare takes a hit, its economy suffers as well. China relies on Shanghai for growth. Shanghai also has the largest GDP of all Chinese cities. We are looking at 4.32 trillion yuan, or $679 billion.
Shanghai has the world's third largest stock market. Some 800 MNCs have regional or country headquarters here. 70,000 non-Chinese companies have offices here. If Shanghai falls, China's place in the global economy falls. Its claim as the world's factory falls. And guess what? Shanghai has fallen. And China is silent, like it has been for a while now. Silent on the number of cases, silent on the real number of deaths. Too bad China's actions are speaking on Beijing's behalf. The message is one of panic. As I speak, China is carrying out sewage surveillance. What is that? The wastewater from toilets and sinks is being tested. Next question, why? Because some experts believe water data can actually detect infections before clinical data. Thus, believe water data, toilets and sinks is being tested. Next, China is carrying out sewage surveillance.
What is
that?
The wastewater from toilets and sinks is being tested. Next question, why? Because some experts believe water data can actually detect infections before clinical data. Does science back this claim? Hardly. But it's not like China is spoiled for choice here. Its
healthcare system has clearly collapsed. Else it would not need to snoop around people's wastewater. Think of it this way, if 70% Shanghai residents are infected, what are the chances other cities would be any different? So let's take a conservative estimate. Let's assume that 50% of the people in other cities and counties are infected. That adds up to almost 50% of 1.4 billion. Do the math. The result is a disaster, one that's very much in line with what the world was expecting. Jeffrey Shaman, an epidemiologist at Columbia University, for example, recently told a news outlet that he expects up to 900 million infections in China in 2023. 900 million. Does China have the capacity to cater to the healthcare needs of these many people? The answer is simple, and it is a no. Chinese President Xi Jinping knows that. And so he has conveniently given up, flung open the border gates, and watching the dance of disaster unfold. Chinese propaganda outlets disagree. Allow me to pull out one of today's headlines. China Daily claims China's pandemic fight is praiseworthy. Name one credible country that's praising China. None. Let's get this straight. Everything about China's handling of the Wuhan virus has been disastrous. It hid the outbreak, it hid the virus's origin, also the inefficiency of its vaccines. And then China's COVID policy boomeranged. But the China Daily insists the visionary leadership of President Xi Jinping has protected the Chinese people from the worst effects of the virus, quote unquote. It wishes. I ask China Daily a very simple question. How does it explain what's happening in Shanghai? The city had its share of draconian lockdowns. For 2 months, the residents were locked up, many without basic necessities. The promise that was sold to them was that the lockdown was necessary to avert a disaster. Few months on, 70% of the residents are sick. And I'll tell you why. Because the only thing China's zero COVID policy has achieved was to delay the infections. Delay is the key word here. All this while, China's plan has been to push the impact of the Wuhan virus into the future.
I'm getting to you right now. Wow. I'm getting to you right now. The real deal. Holyfield. Hold on. Bear with me.
Not only is it the only way to explain all the geological evidence of past disasters,
but the galactic influence on our solar system brings both known nova triggers in one event. Rare to get one explanation from two sides of the situation. We can also know the approximate sequence of events, and that's what we have here. This is one of the graphics from our latest book, but I feel it's worth going over in some more detail. It covers the light emission, the small particle bombardment, and then the heavier impact portion of the event. Qualitatively, we know that the sun will darken as material accumulates, and photoluminescence diminishes as the galactic magnetic reversal disrupts the photospheric electrical activity. After the dimming and concurrent accumulation of material, the built-up pressure and resurgence of electromagnetic activity after the magnetic flip will bust off the accumulated shell with a great flash, like a mega CME in all directions. And the particle bombardment that follows should also have much in common with the CME impact structure. So let's get some quantification of these events. The time scale is down at the bottom, with the vertical line in the middle representing the moment of solar micronova. You will also notice that that time scale at the bottom is closer to a logarithmic or exponential scale rather than a linear one. As the material accumulates and the galactic magnetic inversion affects the sun, both the visible light and the solar wind particles should begin to diminish. One of the amazing aspects of the physics is that they appear to corroborate the days of darkness discussed in mythology and several works. At the moment of the micronova is the great flash of light. This should span the entire wavelength spectrum, but most important...
See, we talking about the goddamn great solar flash. Indeed we is. Indeed we is. And they know it. And they know it. They know it's a potential future event that will be caused by the solar system entering a new state of higher consciousness. And we talking about the whole motherfucking, what you would call the whole electromagnetic field, ozone layer, the motherfucking firmament. We talking about all that shit collapsing. That's what we talking about. We talking about all that shit up there collapsing. That's what we talking about. That's exactly what we talking about. I'm talking about triggering the sun's magnetic field to become aligned with Earth's magnetic field, cause an energetic shift in our solar system. You just don't understand. You think the keratin event was some. You think the keratin event is some. We're gonna talk about the keratin event. Hold on.
Would be the visible, ultraviolet, and X-ray production. This will not last long, but should be fantastic. And it's morning, folks. Ago. We have things to watch and Pop Science News coming as well, but we are starting right here with the sun. And the last 24 hours was relatively benign. Couple C-class solar flares, minor plasma motions in the corona, solar wind here at Earth remained variable, but without significant geomagnetic disturbance. The C-class flares were unable to produce coronal mass ejections. Plasma filaments remained relatively stable. Minor jet activity.
See, a lot of these goddamn channels be goddamn withholding the little information. Cause we been constant. We done had constant C-class flare. Hold on, let me pull them up. Let me pull it up for you. Hold on, let me pull it up. And then Laura did. See, we've been having constant C flat. Constant. Let me see this. Let me see C right though. We've been having constant C flare. I'm talking about they go on for days and weeks. They go on for days and weeks. I'm talking about just protruding. I'm talking about ongoing, right along coinciding with ongoing powerful Schumann resonance energy. See, that means we headed to goddamn galactic activation. See, we talking about the level of M class hitting every day. Bombarded. Let me see if I can make that a little bigger. Right there. I'm talking about bombarded. With M-class flash. That's what we finna see extensive X-flash. You feel me? M-class solar flare, they've been prominent. You feel me? I'm talking about they know. Bear with me. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Alright. I apologize. See, that's another reason they've been wanting to keep their goddamn son covered up and trying to jump in and out of goddamn timeline. Trying to slow up that radiation, all that cosmic radiation. We talking about galactic activation and upgrades to the first eye, aka what a lot of motherfuckers call the third eye. Some say the pineal gland, the pineal gland. You feel me? The crown chakra. I'm talking about in the whole body. You feel me? As the energy intensifies. I'm talking about like what Bobby Hemming say. I'm talking about you got devices. Your true divine self, and you got devices that's inside yourself that's coming online. You feel me? We purging the false self. We purging the ego down. And these powerful solar energy, plasma waves, you feel me, is the ancestors. You feel me? What you would goddamn, hold up. We got the whole mind frame of the X-player, right? Got the whole graph of the X-player, right? Let me see, can I pull this up right here? Let me see, can I pull this up right here? Let me see, can I pull this up right here? Hold up. This should be up right here. What I'm looking for. It should be right down. Hold on, right down here. Let me show you the ancestors and the ancestors and yourself from the goddamn future. Breaking in these motherfucking solar energy and plasma wave that's dissolving everything that's false and artificial, along with false matrix overlays and projection, beliefs, perceptions, programming, dissolving your motherfucking perceptions and reversals in the one consciousness and bringing the non-ether consciousness, the non-ether cosmic consciousness fully online for the collective. I'm talking about your whole biological structure is getting rewired, just like the whole planetary celestial body, just like Mother Earth. Hold on, let me see, can I find this picture should be somewhere. We talking about energies. As we upgrade, remembering who the fuck we is. I'm talking about crystalline activation. Cause we bringing down the ego and dissolving low vibrating goddamn artificial realities and timeline. So guess what? When we shift our consciousness, it shifts the instructions within us. The DNA, DEA already know. which activates the higher conscious reality. We must go within for guidance. You feel me? Because everybody's path carries a higher divine purpose and meaning that can be only known by thyself. Here go the goddamn picture right here. Hold up. Here go the goddamn picture. Whenever we talk about energies and shit, we talking about motherfucking energies and shit. Hold on. We talking about heavy energy. That's why they wanted you to get goddamn. Yeah. Tell James Spann get with me. Tell James Spann to get with me. You feel me? Why you think it's so much goddamn different types of steroids that they injected in the goddamn food and shit? You feel me? The food die from stress and shit like that. Then you ingesting that stress. And wonder why you depressed and stressed. You feel me? We can goddamn get in even to the goddamn food psychology. You feel me? Like the meaning of your motherfucking hot dog. Why it goes between buns. Then we know the pizza represents the upside down triangle, which represents the womb of a woman. Pizzagate. You feel me? Like, what's the name said? Estrogen annihilation. That's what making guys more feminine. They putting this shit in the weed where they got damn ready to legalize the weed. Synthetic estrogen. Fuck with your behavior. Fuck with you sexually. But get what? These energies here to unlock. All these energies here to unlock. Oh, they here. Hold on, we finna get to the grand finale. We finna get to the grand finale. Don't worry about with me. We finna get to the grand finale. Smash that like button.
From some of the active regions, but nothing more. The big story on our star is the sunspot situation. We do continue to have smaller groups crossing the Earth facing half, but it's the new sunspot where our focus comes for the coming days. Big active region cresting the incoming limb on the south, and this is what we'll be watching most of all as it turns in to face Earth this weekend. If you missed it yesterday, had another live stream event, answered about 1 billion questions in the 2 hours we were all there. Most were focused on the disaster cycle. As usual, we also in several papers suggesting that solar activity played a role in global wind patterns, and that holds here as well. The sun impacts every aspect of the atmosphere. We also have
every aspect. The most dramatic. We got a goddamn. Oh shit. We got a shit split. Got a whole split in it. This looks to be responsible for the rise in X-ray backgrounds. I'm pretty sure they goddamn hide in the seat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they hide in the seat. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Prince Harry accuses Prince William of assault.
Final story for this evening is about time.
Time dictates our lives. When we wake up, when we go to work, when we return, we accommodate our day-to-day activities within the 24 hours we have. And it often feels like our days are getting shorter. Well, guess what? They are. Some of our days do not have a full 24 hours. Something unusual happened on the 29th of July. The Earth completed its rotation in less than 24 hours. Today, our world is spinning faster than usual. How will this change in the Earth's speed change our lives? Let's find out.
Something unusual happened on the 29th of July. Our Earth completed its rotation before time. 24 hours is what it ideally takes. Hence, every 24 hours, the clock resets itself, and every 24 hours, it is a new day. But on the 29th of July, the Earth took 1.59 milliseconds less to rotate on its axis. The day ended before time. It was a short day, but not the shortest on record. On the 19th of July 2020, the Earth completed its rotation 1.47 milliseconds before time. So this has been happening for some time. The Earth is spinning faster than usual. The obvious question is why? Scientists are offering a range of explanations, starting with climate change. They say the Earth may be spinning faster because the Earth's poles are becoming lighter. Again, why? Because of the melting glaciers. One study suggests that climate change has moved the North Pole eastwards. In the last 4 decades, the pole has moved by around 4 meters. Another theory points at seismic activity. It believes that the Earth's axis may have deviated because of what's happening below the Earth's surface. As we mentioned, the explanations vary. But what about the consequences? What happens when the Earth begins spinning faster? Confusion. You see, everything around us is set according to a 24-hour clock.
24-hour clock. But what about very high frequencies? Are bringing about cosmic change in our biological blueprint? The energy moving fast. You feel me? That's why we detaching ourselves from the world. That's why we detaching ourselves from the motherfucking world. You got to. You feel me? You suffer due to attachment. You feel me? You can't get attached to anything nor anybody for real this particular time.
From our smartphones to computers to satellites, software, and GPS. The clock goes from 23:59:59 to 00:00:00. When this cycle is broken, when Earth completes rotation by 23:59:58, experts could be forced to add a negative leap second.
Hold on, bear with me.
Whoosh! British astronomer Richard Harrington was observing the surface of the sun through his telescope when he suddenly noticed something strange. There were two patches of very bright and white light. It's 1859. People are outside working on their farms, harvesting the fruits of their labor. Life is different. More nature, less technology. Science is developing. Not even a light bulb is invented yet. It will be invented in 20 years, though. Back then, the astronomer didn't know he was looking at what would later be called the Carrington event, the largest solar storm ever recorded. In fact, this was the first solar flare we've ever seen and reported. And there was so much going on. Auroras, the southern and northern lights, were just amazing. They've been more intense in that year than in the last 160 years. Auroras mostly appear near the Earth's poles. But back then, you could see these perfectly illuminated by the atmospheric light even after midnight. The light was so strong that the gold miners that were in the Rocky Mountains just woke up, prepared their bacon and eggs, and made coffee without further questions. They thought the sun had risen on a cloudy morning, even though it was 1 a.m. local time.
Bear with me.
This extremely strong solar outburst resulted in electrical disruptions from Boston to Paris, too, and the telegraph lines. There was so much electricity in the air, telegraph machines could send messages from Pittsburgh to New York without batteries. In Paris, even sparks flew from telegraph machines. And now, fears are mounting that there's another powerful solar storm coming in 2025. It could cause massive power cuts and blackouts, as well as cut off internet access in entire communities, maybe even for months or years. Today, we depend on electricity way more than we did back then. Not only when it comes to gadgets in our homes, but hospitals and other places where technology is simply necessary. Electricity is essential even for food, as we need electricity to store it. We need it for our everyday things like work and communication. Another solar storm as strong as the Carrington event could cause trillions of dollars of damages here on Earth. It would knock out power for up to 40 million people only in the United States for a few years. What are solar flares anyway?
Globally.
They are the biggest explosive events.
We talking about globally. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. We're gonna go. Peep right here. We'll go right here. Hold on, bear with me. I'm trying to see if this one I want to play. Nah, I'm going to play that one. Alright, let's see if I do. Hold on, bear with me. No, that ain't the one. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Now this ad right here, bear with me.
Good ways away. I'd say that's at least 5,000 feet in the air. Video sent in by Virgil from November 2022. Once again, this is in the Atlanta, Georgia area.
I'm zooming in as close as I can get. There's the orb right there. It kind of takes off from behind this cloud right here, and it's moving across the screen from right to left. I'm assuming that's probably south to north. Doesn't look like a traditional weather balloon. Weather balloons usually look like long teardrops in the sky, as they'll have a payload attached to the bottom of them collecting data, and that's what stretches the balloon out, usually makes it look long in the sky. This looks round, it's not moving very fast, some sort of a white orb, once again, like we saw many orbs from the window of the airplane that Dana was flying in a few days ago. Here's another orb visible from the ground by Virgil out of Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia. Great job, guys. Really appreciate the photos and videos. Keep
Hold on, bear with me.
unique video.
Alright.
From that location that he saw in the nighttime sky, and notice Orion's belt right there in the sky, and the purple sky.
Purple sky.
In front of Orion's belt, and here comes the object right there. See it moving across the screen from left to right. I did put this fast forward for presentation purposes. This is not an airplane or a helicopter. It doesn't have any type of blinking lights. It was something that was moving through the sky at a pretty good speed. I just put it fast forward a little bit, not too much, just for, again, presentation purposes. But there it goes. It was just some sort of a white orb in the purple sky off the coast of Australia. And I also have another video from the same general location. We're looking out here in this area above the Coral Sea. And here we go. The video does have a little bit of narration. I left the audio in the video, so you might want to adjust your speakers just a little bit, especially if you have on headphones, because you can hear the gentleman's car running. His name's Chad, and he was driving down the highway. See that noise right there? That's his car running. Let me turn it down here just a little bit. This goes back to June of 2022. Video footage sent by Chad above the ocean off the coast of Queensland, Australia. You notice this in the sky. It compelled him to pull over his car and start filming. And the noise you hear are the ocean waves and the engine of his automobile. He stopped and filmed this thing for several minutes. The video footage that he shared with me lasts about 4 minutes. This object changed shapes. It remains about the same color. I think at one point it turns into a white like tube, as you're going to see here in just a minute. Again, this does not appear to be a typical airplane. A typical airplane, he wouldn't have stopped to start recording this like he did. He spent a considerable amount of time along the highway here, along the coast of Australia, recording this object, whatever it may be, out above the Coral Sea. Looks like a straight white line seen out over the ocean as he was describing it. It was kind of dancing around in the sky. Notice how it changes shape right here. It went from a colored kind of an orb to what looks like a straight white line. And he says OMG right there when he did that, right before his very eyes. And right here he's giving his exact location. It's straight off the coast of New South Wales and Queensland, out above the ocean. And as you can see, let me pause this real quick. That's not an airplane, not a helicopter. It looks like some sort of a straight line in the sky, a line of light, like a tube light. But this is way out over the ocean. This is not anywhere near the shore. The noise you just heard was a car that went past him. Keep in mind, he pulled over along the side of the road. He says here there are no ships or ocean liners out on the water. Enhance this in any way other than zoom in just a little bit tighter. And here's another look at what looks like a tube light in the nighttime sky. Once again, this is off the coast of Queensland, out above the Coral Sea. And here in just a few seconds, you're going to see this thing change from what looks like one linear light horizontally going across the sky right there. It just turned into two lights. See the two lights? And they're steady. They're not blinking like an airplane would typically blink different colors. These are on all the time, and it appears to be getting a little bit closer to his location. We can kind of see color again associated with the lights. Just an unusual observation, and it's not every day you have people pulling over to the side of the road recording objects in the sky if they're not something, a mysterious object. He says right there, wow, the colors are just insane. Cool video. Thank you, Chad, for sharing. Greatly appreciate that. Going to the Gulf of Mexico, this is 22. Get a load of this one. Looks like a glowing parachute coming down through the nighttime sky. But that's not a parachute. I don't know what this is, but it's not a parachute. Doesn't appear to be any type of a helicopter or airplane. Here I did some enhancements to the original video. And as you can see over here, light is dark and dark is light. I was just trying to look for anything, and that is completely unrecognizable. Other than it does look like a parachute at an angle. If it was a parachute, it would be coming straight down, not at a steady angle like that. See the slight tilt? I don't know what that is. It was something captured on video from Gulf Shores, Alabama, sent in by Freedom on October 30th of 2020.
You all up in the sky, showing out.
It's still a topic of debate on exactly
Look at that
what
ship.
this thing was and where it came from.
It's a
So
ship.
something else has entered the solar system. It was detected over here on the SOHO LASCO C3 and 2 instruments. Looks like something entered the solar system, came close to the sun, and then made a hard left-hand turn. In this video, we're going to analyze the footage that showed up on the C3 and C2 instruments, and we're going to take a real close look, at least as close as I can get, of this mysterious object that entered the solar
I
system.
remember if I showed this or not. If I did, I'm showing it again, goddammit.
What it was being called is this Arctic cold air dipped way down into the northern Gulf states, creating over 1 million power outages all up and down the eastern seaboard. Left-hand turn got up towards the Arctic Circle. Now over here to the SOHO LASCO C2. We're going to look at the LASCO C2 and C3. Watch right up here in the upper left-hand corner. You're going to see it right there. See that object very quickly appear and then disappear? It came in from the left, made a sweeping left-hand turn, got brighter as it made the turn, and then very quickly exited the field of view. That was on December 20th of 2022 at 0642 right there. The entire event lasted 2 hours. Okay, going from the LASCO C2 to the C3 instrument. This is just a wider field of view, and you can see the object appear over here also. Got brighter and then disappeared very quickly. But that occurred over the course of 2 hours. It wasn't like it just appeared and disappeared in 5 seconds. That was over 2 hours. Okay, so
COVID-19. Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease.
Here's what we're going to do. One more look at it right there. See it come in, and then let's make a quick left-hand turn. We're going to go in and take a closer look. So here we go. Mysterious object enters the solar system. Kind of reminded me of Oumuamua that went through the solar system. This object here.
When they talk about asteroids and comets and meteors and shit like that, them ships.
To come into the solar system, it's near the sun, and then takes off. I don't know if it was influenced by the solar wind. Not quite sure.
Oh no!
I don't know what this is. I just found this quite fascinating. Okay, here we go. I've been using this instrument for over 15 years, and this is a first. I've never seen anything like this in over 15 years.
Look at that. Multiple objects look like they're doing that.
Very fascinating, and we're just simply going to take a closer look at it. Right there it is in slow motion. Notice how it gets brighter. That tells us that I found it very fascinating, and we're just simply going to take a closer look at it. Right.
Look. They been curved hard. Then look, you got this right here. And that. He ain't say nothing about the line though.
There it is in slow motion. Notice how it gets brighter. That tells us that the angle with regard to the sun, at least temporarily.
You know we waiting on the great solar flash. Total darkness. We up in the collective consciousness.
Rarely was lined up with the sun because it started reflecting more light. Right there, it reflected more light, and then as it departs, it gets dimmer. And here it is on the LASCO C2. This is original speed, and I'm going to slow it down. And over here on the C2, right there, it got real bright, and then it got a little bit dimmer. That tells us it was either behind the sun in order for it to get bright. If you've ever followed planets, here I put them side by side, here side by side in slow motion. Watch over here on the left, right. There they go. That's the C2, that's the C3. This is the wider field of view. This is the closer field of view. It appeared in both of these fields of view. But when it gets brighter, that tells us one of two things. The object is either behind the sun or it turned, obviously, which it did turn, and it was able to reflect more sunlight. These are enhanced versions from the LASCO C3 instrument. That doesn't necessarily mean this is exactly what it looked like, but it could be close. I don't know. But right here at this point was peak light when it was illuminated the most, and this is what showed up. And this could be just basic oversaturation. It's difficult to tell because we don't know how far away it was. I mean, it could have been closer to the spacecraft than it was the sun, and then again, it could have been closer to the sun than it was the spacecraft. Impossible to tell.
Bear with me. Let me go to this right here. Let me see. Going down in California. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Damn, what is it? I can't remember the oh shit. Let me see, can I find it right quick? Bear with me. Can I find it right quick? Bear with me. Hold on, let me go over here. Whoa, that video where? Bear with me. Bear with me. Where the fuck that video at? Hold on, bear with me. Hold on. Bear with me. That ain't what I wanted to play.
Now, tonight was the last opportunity this year
to witness a rare phenomenon known as a planet parade. All the planets in our solar system were visible at the same time in the night sky. It happened just after sunset this evening, a short time ago. 5 of the planets were visible with the naked eye, and you could see the 2 that are furthest away, Uranus and Neptune, by using binoculars. 2, I think, have just gone beneath the horizon, but the rest, if you've got clear skies, should still be visible.
Basically, we have charged particles that come at us from the sun, and they interact with certain compounds, certain molecules in our atmosphere, and that energizes them, and that creates those lights that we see.
Forewarned meteorologist Paul Gross always has his eye on aurora, and he says now may be the best time to get in on the hunt.
This is the time to get excited about that, yes. The sun goes through a 22-year cycle, so half of it is a minimum where there's less activity, half of it is a maximum where there's more activity. So we are right now approaching the maximum peak where there's more solar activity happening.
More activity means better chances of seeing the northern lights.
We are currently headed towards solar maximum in 2025, which means that the aurora is going to be more powerful, more frequent, and it's going to keep ramping up that activity until 2025, and then maybe even beyond that. To be more powerful, more frequent, and it's going to keep ramping up that activity until 2025.
planets in our solar system were visible at the same time in the night sky. It happened just after sunset this evening, a short time ago. 5 of the planets were visible with the naked eye, and you could see the 2 that are furthest away, Uranus and Neptune, by using binoculars. 2, I think, have just gone beneath the horizon, but the rest, if you've got clear skies, should still be visible.
Basically, we have charged particles that come at us from the sun, and they interact with certain compounds, certain molecules in our atmosphere, and that energizes them, and that creates those lights that we see.
Forewarned meteorologist Paul Gross always has his eye on Aurora, and he says now may be the best time to get in on the hunt.
This is the time to get excited about that, yes. The sun goes through a 22-year cycle, so half of it is a minimum where there's less activity, half of it is a maximum where there's more activity. So we are right now approaching the maximum peak where there's more solar activity happening.
More activity means better chances of seeing the northern lights.
We are currently headed towards solar maximum in 2025, which means that the aurora is going to be more powerful, more frequent, and it's going to keep ramping up that activity until 2025, and then maybe even beyond that.
You see it? A crack, half of the goddamn magnetic field open. It's open. It's open. It's open. Hold on, let me see, can I find this video right quick? God damn it, where the video at? Bear with me. I thought I was gonna remember the motherfucker. Hold on, bear with me. I apologize. Bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Hold up. Hold on. We're getting closer, I believe. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. I apologize for the inconvenience. I apologize for the inconvenience. Hold on. Let's see. I know the name. Hold on. I should already have it queued up. Bear with me. Hold on. Hold on, let me see, can I find it in my history, y'all? In the video I use for awareness purposes only.
It's really surreal to experience it. It almost gives you an electric feeling as you watch it.
Like an artist painting the night sky with strokes of green, red, and pink, the Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights, is known for its dazzling displays. But there's a lot of science and chance that goes into catching the show of a lifetime.
There's something about the aurora that is very mysterious and magical and almost mystical.
Ran right up on it, y'all. Ran right up on it. Ran right up on it. Hold on. Don't tell me I clicked the wrong one. Okay, I clicked the right one. Let's see if it took me all the way down. Alright.
Race was created. The second ripple, the Lemurian realm and root ripple. 5 epochs so far. The master race, the Polarians, 24,000 years, main races. All the other races in between are mixed races, or rather mixes of these races are the original root race lineage of this. These electromagnetic belts do periodically open and close or weaken and strengthen outside influences. Now, we hypothesize that all the other Earth realms would have many different multicultural sub and mixed races in their own domains, just like we have in this realm. Meaning, there are probably thousands of different sub and mixed races and cultures within the different domains across the
A lot of melanated beings.
But fundamentally, every root, sub, and mixed race on Earth is of Polarian origin. Every physical conscious being in existence on Earth is of Polarian origin.
They come from
All
us.
the various solar systems and extraterrestrial civilizations divided and separated from one another by the various toroidal electromagnetic fields, aka
The Van Allen belts. Your firmament. Hold up, let me pull this up right here. Hold on, bear with me. Let me pull this up. What would it be? What would it be? Would it be somewhere in here? Hold up, bear with me. Bear with me. I got a better picture somewhere. Hold on, I got a better picture somewhere, y'all. God damn it, where is it? Hold on. You know what? Let me go right here. Come on, bear with me. Okay, they take forever to give me the picture. Bear with me. Right here. Hold on. Pull it up for you right here and enlarge it. me enlarge this shit. Come on, bear with me. God dang. Alright, go back down. Hold on, y'all, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me right here. Hold on. Oh, shit. Here we go. Damn. Let's enlarge this motherfucker. The picture I had was, cause this us right here. All the wandering domains. See, we Atlantis. We right here in the middle. We got other. Hold on, let me find something better. Hold on, let me find something better. Hold on, let me find something better. Let me find. Alright, hold on. All the wandering domains, he said. The magnetic field. Alright, this is all our land masses right here. Per se. All our land masses. So, we got waters. And we got waters above us. So, hella flooding coming from not just you thinking the glaciers and ice and coming from the Greenland and Pakistan and shit. When in actuality, the Van Allen belt, aka these ice barriers that surrounds us, aka Antarctica, is melting at an alarming rate because of multiple objects in the energy. You feel me? And these is the beings behind this wall, this ice wall. And beyond they terrain or Van Allen belts or ice wall or million high or million foot mountains, they got extra. You know what I'm saying? They got other beings beyond them. Beyond our realm, our Earth realm, we got other domains beside us. You feel me? And they veil is released. Is being broken. Their veils are being broken. Everybody's veil is being broken. As above, the same shit that they talk about with these UFOs and all the anomalies and shit that's going on in the sky and in space and all of that shit is referring to the inside of what's going on with you. So, damn, I wanna can I put that video up? Hold on. Do what I want to do. I want to shut it right here. Let's see. Can I do it right here? Hold on. Let's say being. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Let's see. Let me try something right quick. did it wrong. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me, did it wrong. Alright, let's try this right here. You know what? Just keep this in mind. Wow. The video play. All the Rams. Hold on.
Van Allen belts.
These electromagnetic belts do periodically open and close or weaken and strengthen dependent on the various universal and cosmic cycles, seasons, and ages. This periodically happens to allow the sharing or rebalancing of conscious energy, technology, and knowledge between all the different earthly dimensional realms. And we are fast approaching the next opening of these electromagnetic barriers. This opening event will be a revelation that will impact us all in this realm, collectively and individually. We can already see the birthing pains of this great cosmic event with the current so-called conscious awakening and unusual weather patterns. Moving on. We must remember that these physical constructs we call bodies are just that. They are bodies, vehicles, avatars that carry the real living.
But as we talk about all this absorbing this energy, the frequency, but I'm finna play this video. Who was they talking to more specific?
Quote, please use the following
This Tucker Carlson on Fox News.
Theories and observations to assist you in your search for truth regarding the genetic differences between blacks and whites. End quotes. You know it's going to be interesting, and it was. Quote, 1. Dr. Richard King reveals that the core of the human brain is the locus coeruleus, which is a structure that is black because it contains large amounts of neuromelanin, which is essential for its operation. 2. Black infants sit, crawl, and walk sooner than whites. 3. Carol Barnes notes that human mental processes are controlled by melanin, that same chemical which gives blacks their superior physical and mental abilities. 4. Some scientists have revealed that
let me go back.
Chemical which gives blacks their superior physical.
Carol Barnes note that a human mental processes are controlled by melanin, neuromelanin, dark matter, carbon. That same chemical which gives blacks their superior physical and mental abilities.
4. Some scientists have revealed that most whites are unable to produce melanin because their pineal glands are often calcified or non-functioning. It is the chemical basis for the cultural differences between blacks and whites. And 5. Melanin endows blacks with greater mental, physical, and spiritual abilities, something which cannot be measured based on Eurocentric standard.
Neuromelanated, carbonated, chaos beings, 666 beings, 9 ether beings. You being straight from the source, the universe, it endowses you with greater mental, physical, and spiritual abilities. Now tell me, who they really talking about?
Polarian conscious energy or spirit being within it. This conscious energy within us that is here experiencing, learning, growing, and sharing is what some might call a spirit or a soul. This is the real you, your soul, your conscious energy. And we all know energy has no color or race or calendar as our reference. You'll notice the outside rings note our months of the year as well as our 12 zodiac signs. The 12 solar months are actually a microcosmic reflection of the 12 zodiac constellations. These 12 zodiac constellations outside of ours, Mars and Venus, are going through a horrible apocalypse. a real doomsday for them as they reset or fall from their golden ages into their iron age of consciousness. And the
And the
last
last
realm,
realm,
the
the
Hyperborean
Hyperborean realm,
still
still
has
has
one more
one more golden age to go.
What's
What's
even more interesting, though, is the nature of this current
and
incoming
coming
cosmic
cosmic
shift.
shift.
Like we
Like
said
we said
earlier,
earlier,
the current shift is called a cardinal shift, meaning we are not only having a zodiacal energy shift, but we will also simultaneously be having a physical solar shift to mark all these changes. This simultaneous double transitional shift, I strongly do that we are running on scripts or scriptures, some that we haven't even discovered about ourselves. Then you may also hypothesize that in cosmic solar event that will be seen and experienced by every single conscious being.
They don't know what year.
This is what is commonly being described as the event.
The bigger than the motherfucking keratin event. I'm talking about total motherfucking darkness. I'm talking about
why December 21st, 2020? There's natural scientific significance of this date with relation to our solar system. Most of you will know that on the azimuthal equidistant
they don't know what year.
model, the sun coils up and around the electromagnetic dome that encapsulates our Earth for the summers and coils down towards the end of our solar year to its southernmost position of the Tropic of Capricorn. And on December 21st is at its lowest zenith or y-axis point, the farthest out from our land center and the closest to the Earth vertically. This is what's known as the winter solstice from a northern hemisphere perspective. Once the sun has reached the slowest point, it follows the same gradient circuit, neither ascending or descending for 3 days, before it then begins its journey back up to the Tropic of Cancer, towards the top and center of our electromagnetic dome of this domain. Meaning, every year, for only these 3 days of our year, from the 21st to the 24th of December, the sun is neither rising or falling along the electromagnetic torus field dome over and around us. The sun only resumes its ascension back up to the top 3 days after the 21st, on the 25th of December. Sound familiar? Dead for 3 days, only to rise again? Anyway, if there's to be any kind of cosmic solar event, it would most likely happen during this period when the sun figuratively dies and is waiting to rise again. Using the same principle, we hypothesize that all the other suns and all the other domains follow a similar solar system. As above, so below. As within, so without. However, obviously their seasons and solstices occur at different times in relation to their own individual ecosystems. You've heard us refer to this body of work as the master oscillation. That's basically what we're saying. All the luminaries have their own paths. Oscillations, secondary, third, and fourth oscillations. And eventually they all line up again. And eventually they complete an even bigger cycle, fully lining up. And this only happens once every 6,000 years. So on December 21st, 2020, Mercury at the center, our sun in this domain,
they don't know what year.
In the next domain, and Saturn in the last domain, and all the moons on the other side will all stop and align in the same direction, on the same path and gradient.
They don't know what year.
For the first time in 6,000 years. This is what we hypothesize is the long-awaited return of the sun, or Christ, the galactic alignment,
Christos,
of Nibiru, or Planet X, or consciousness. The great solar event.
Serious.
This cosmic solar alignment,
the sun behind the sun,
fully aligned, starting on the 21st of December and ending on the 25th of December. The electromagnetic torus fields in all four realms will either disappear or open up or weaken due to this galactic solar alignment. This is the opening of the portals or windows of the heavens spoken of in the Bible. This opening should occur for 7 days, from the 25th to the 31st of December 2020. It also means everyone on Earth will all be able to see all the different wandering solar systems, all the domains clearly in our skies. Everyone
we can see a lot on right now.
And if you think about it logically, if all
right now
are at their lowest points, that would make everything above us easy to see, bright and crystal clear. On a side note, isn't it interesting that we've all been conditioned to be the most busy during the specific time of year every year and blinded to the Earth's true oscillations, signs, and beauty? Yeah, we celebrate. However, the ways we do it and the reasons we do it are perverted. Even with how many trees we cut down every year to carry out a ritual, which could actually be a geocentric ritual to begin with. The Tree of Life, the Christmas tree. This period of time is what the ancient cultures were describing when they said there was a time when the sky fell. Many ancient cultures also describe a time where there were many suns and many moons in our sky. And we believe history is about to repeat itself again. This phenomenon will affect and change our atmospheric conditions as well. These events periodically happen over cyclical time on various scales. The last big one occurred in 1859 and was called the Carrington event. Feel free to look it up. The one coming in 2020 is going to be much bigger. This solar alignment is meant to realign cosmic energy and consciousness within the various earthly domains and realms of our Earth. This energy blast will begin at the center of the Earth, or the North Pole. It will spiral outwards towards the edge and bounce back towards the center over a very short period of time. The event itself will be triggered by an electromagnetic sonic boom that will look like what we know as a nuclear atomic bomb. Don't worry though, it will not be an atomic bomb. However, it will positively be nuclear. It will give humanity a new, clear vision for the future.
I wonder who this energy for. Hold on, but you know what? Let me, because I got another video I want to play. Taking the heat that Carson Tucker, Fox News out there play. You feel? Hold on. Where the other video at? Right here.
Socialized to the US. Okay, bear with me. White supremacy has taught us to steal your souls. Now, I don't mean soul in the ethereal, otherworldly sense, but in the sense of an innate connection to our own human spirit. That is a connection between the mind and body that white culture alienated white people from in order to give us the power to dehumanize people of color in the way that we have. Because we lack that incredibly meaningful connection with ourselves, we steal and appropriate that from other cultures around the world. We love these expressions of soul and spirit, but hate that we can't do it and resentment for it. We love to have it, but hate when you have it.
Okay.
Individually and collectively. It will give us 2020 vision. We suspect
While we hold up. While we hold on. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Are we talking about this energy? Remember. Remember this. Remember this. The first. Come on now.
Current powers that be will attempt to use this natural cosmic event as the ultimate false flag. They may say aliens did it, or it was caused by global warming, or an attack from across the world. This sonic boom of electromagnetic energy may shut down our entire electric grid instantaneously, causing a collapse of our financial, socioeconomic, political, and collective cultural existence as we know it. And thus, this event may be used to pave the way for a new order in our world. But this cosmic event is not to be feared.
Not to be feared.
To allow growth within our individual and collective consciousness. The greenish astral rays that this event will create will cover
all type of colors
of our Earth for a short period of time.
All type of colors.
Again, it is not to be feared. Governments and authorities will most likely tell us that this green mist caused by this event is a toxin. They will tell us to stay indoors and not go outside into the radiation. Avoid it at all costs.
All costs.
They will say it's harmful radiation.
And
it will be. For those who have heavy metals in their bodies, i.e. vaccines, iron from meat eating, etc. But for those without harmful chemicals in their bodies, The radiation will radiate and activate dormant DNA.
Hold up. He said it'll what? Hold on. Hold on, let me go back.
All raised that this event will create will cover the entire plane of our Earth for a short period of time. Again, it is not to be feared. Governments and authorities will most likely tell us that this green mist caused by this event is a toxin. They will tell us to stay indoors and not go outside into the radiation. Avoid it at all costs. They will say it's harmful radiation. And it will be. For those who have heavy metals in their bodies, i.e. vaccines, iron for meat eating, etc. But for those without harmful chemicals in their bodies, the radiation will radiate and activate dormant DNA, potentially giving you supernatural abilities. Maybe not Superman-like, however, a heavy increase in consciousness and your five senses will be expected. And for those of us planning to make the pilgrimage up north to the central realm of our Earth, aka the Garden of Eden, this will be our window of opportunity. Many of you here will also know the Mayans predicted the end of their calendar year, or the apocalypse, would happen on the 21st of December, 2012. Take note of this date, December 21st, 2012. The Bible Ralm will technically be time traveling. NASA has openly admitted on numerous occasions that we humans cannot go past low Earth orbit or beyond the Van Allen electromagnetic belts or domes. However, during this period, we believe we will finally be able to do so. And what does that mean for us? Well, all these different realms are going through their own individual cosmic shifts.
Antarctica ice wall.
Spiral that will begin at the center. It technically means that
Antarctica ice wall.
Or realms 3,000 years ahead of us. They have already had 3,000 years of Bronze Age, where we in this realm haven't yet. Our reset happened 3,000 years after theirs, which means during this 7-day cosmic event, anyone able or allowed to enter this inner realm will technically be time traveling 3,000 years into the future or ahead of time. In layman's terms, I'm saying that this inner domain is 3,000 years ahead of us, technologically, physically, mentally, spiritually, and consciously. And yes, this is where we propose the concept of time travel into the future comes from. And on the flip side, as the ripples
traveling through Antarctica,
they would now be 3,000 years behind us. So, going from our plane to theirs, we would be time traveling backwards 3,000 years. So, why on earth do the leaders of the free world think it's necessary to militarize space all of a sudden? And why on earth are space agencies and governments all talking about being the first to colonize Mars? Let's look at the definition of colonization. The actual process of settling among and establishing control over the indigenous people of an area. Or the action of appropriating a place or domain for one's own use. Makes you wonder if the very same so-called elite bloodlines and families who colonized this realm during our reset fall from gold to iron 3,000 years ago are about to do the same thing to this outer domain currently falling from their golden to iron age. As they say, there's nothing new under the sun, and history always repeats itself. With that in mind, let's rewind to something that happened very recently. December 22nd, 2017, the SpaceX Falcon launch. Note the date too, December 22nd, 2017. Wonder how many of you recall the unusual effect witnessed within this particular launch. It looked like the Falcon that was trying to pierce through something. Or perhaps testing the outer electromagnetic belt or torus field. Kind of makes you wonder, were they trying to beat the clock? Perhaps they succeeded in this, and the colonization of Mars is already underway as we speak. Would not want or allow any primitive Iron Age being from the outside into their domain, as it would unbalance their natural harmonic existence. So anyone here from this realm wishing to travel ahead of time into this inner realm would generally need to be quote-unquote ahead of their time here, where we currently are, vibrating at a high frequency spiritually, mentally, physically, mind, body, soul. Many scriptures call this the days of reckoning, or judgment day, or the return of a Messiah or messenger of some kind. In this case,
to take a certain point to a certain point. Then you have to cross into the spirit level. And the spirit level takes a little bit of confidence in the stuff around you, because you don't have religious doctrine and other things that go by. It's only your own experience in these particular things. See what's coming on here? And so what's happening is now your powers are coming back with all that. But you're going to have to pay attention to very small things. And those small things you pay attention to is going to be the things that's going to help you in this particular power. First thing you got to do is number one is this. You got to get out of the fear of what this white man will do to you. What I'm saying is this. Because part of the African community, part of the metaphysical community is you come in and you get all this stuff that's going to happen to black people. When dead black shit happens, they deal with it. What can you do? They dead. But when it comes to your conscious self, whenever you contemplate what's going to happen to you, you get this white boy power and you might invoke those things and you're protected from that. See what I'm saying? Now this is the key. This is the key. And this is why the brother C. Freeman L. the master, he told us he would say things 10, 15 years ago, 10, 13 years ago, that is just not coming true. But that's what true master. When you first see it, you just pass up, this nigga crazy. Old ass, you know. But years later, that stuff comes true. But he told us back in 1990 and 1994, quit talking about the white man, complaining about the white man, giving the white man power. You see what I'm saying? Now you get people come for you, doom and gloom. And what that does, it cuts your power base, because guess what? The white boy ain't got no power. He's run out of power. His power is fear. If he can get you to believe he's still in power, he can delay your power. Shit. See what I'm saying? He ain't got no power.
Talk that shit.
Nigga get the car, spending $80,000 on prostitutes. He's in a mess. She ain't got no power. You see. Now, so the key here is you got to get out of this fear. That's all we got. Case in point, King Afro. I used to use it too. Till I found out it was put out by the United States government. And they gave it to the black community. And give you a dossier, a line of what they're going to do to you. And you put this shit in your psyche. And guess what? They never have to execute none of that concentration camp and none of that shit. Because they know the rule. The rule is there's devices in the body that will come online immediately when the race is threatened or extinction. Now that's the stuff that the East Indian government found out in 1975 when they started studying the chakras and the kundalini, and they basically what they did is they had the government come in and give a grant or allocate funds to study this, and the conclusion was that the chakras, the kundalini, the third eye, and all of this stuff, when you are threatened for extinction, these things come online and you become a Superman. Called Firestarter. Remember who was Firestarter? Was Drew Barrymore? Start burning up shit. You see what I'm saying? So the key here is to never come in with an army and line you up to go to concentration camps. But the mystery here is to let you think that you're going to a concentration camp and keep the fear on him, because you still think he's all powerful. And everything he ever does to you is covert. What can he do to you that he ain't already did to you? See what I'm saying? So the King Alpha plan was put out by the government for you to respond to. So that you can have a fear. He can't do nothing. You see? See what I'm saying? If you know what time it is and stuff, I was lonely for action. I'm like, I wish a motherfucker would come up in my space. You see what I'm saying? You see.
But I know what I'm capable of doing. You see? What I'm capable of doing. So the fear, we got to get out of this fear that all this stuff is going to be done to us. Don't you know when they do shit to you, they never announce it? First of all, the King After Plan was taken from a damn novel that some white boy wrote. The government said, hey, this is some good shit right here. It was a fucking sci-fi novel. And they made it policy and they said, put it out to the black community to keep them in fear. They can't do shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what time it is. And our magic is stronger now. Fuck around and they be walking around with little small heads. The only reason why I don't execute this stuff now is because I don't have time. And I'm too damn lazy. But like I said, in order to get this magic to work, you can't succumb to the fear of what the government gonna do to you. They can't do nothing. The magic now here is to convince you that they can do shit to you. They started it with the King After Plan. They knew damn well they couldn't come against you and line you up for concentration camp because you got devices in the body that will come online. You see, remember Farrakhan said in the 1985 Power Tour, if your slaves go to war with you, we will win. That's because you got that many people coming online. I saw a Katrina when T.D. Jakes and the preachers was heading up to here. And for 1 minute they became men. That's right. Yeah. And so when your boy Kanye West said that Bush don't like black people, Bush got him back now. He killed his mama because of this shit. But he stood up. When he said Bush don't like black people, they said, oh, call in the agents. And he called up T.D. Jakes. But T.D. Jakes had seen our people being left out there for 5 days, and that shit was about even that whole.
I'm not about with me. I'm going to end it off just like this. We're going to end it off just like that.
Alchemical for sure. It's a philosophy of etymology, how words encode meaning, and how those ancient meanings our ancestors knew. And with the advent of Rome, all this changed.
Pay attention to who they never showed.
Changed. The year was changed. The names of the gods were changed.
Yeah.
And the languages were changed. And of course, when you forbid someone from using their own native language, you get to rewrite their history. You get to change the meanings of their words. It's an old teaching. And if you're looking into the esoteric side of theology, philosophy, and wordsmithing, this book is second to none. Especially if you have a Western, if you come from the West, you come from an Abrahamic background, Christian, Muslim, or Judaic background. This will definitely shine some light on things. If you're ready for it and if you're open to it. Everything that we think of as religious today under the Vaticanized Roman Empire is a subversion of the truth, not the truth. And I'm not reading this to piss anybody off. If you're a Christian, this is not to discredit your way. It actually will enhance it if you're open to understanding the roots of where it all began. But you have to be open to that and even ready. So here we go. Primitive Christians, the Essenes, fully realized and taught the great truth that Christ was a substance, an oil, or an ointment, contained especially in the spinal cord. Consequently, in all parts of the body, as every nerve in the body is directly or indirectly connected to the wonderful river that flows out of the upper brain to water the garden. The early Christians knew that scriptures, whether written in Hebrew or Greek, were allegories, parables, or fables based on the human body, fearfully and wonderfully made. You have to understand the etymology of these words, what they mean. So, Christos in Greek is oil, sacred oil. These adepts knew that the secretion, gray matter, gray created, which issues or secretes from the cerebrum, was the source and cause of the physical expression of man.
Tucker Carlson
And
was
they
just
knew
talking
that
about
the
that
river
neuromelody.
Jordan was symbolized in the spinal cord, and that the Dead Sea was used to symbolize the sacred plexus at the base of the spinal column, where the Jordan spinal cord ends, typifying the entrance of Jordan into the Dead Sea. The thick, oily, and salty substance composed the sacral plexus, quota equina, which means the horse's tail in Latin, which is basically that's our tail, all the nerves that run through our sex organs from our sacrum, from our lower spine. It looks like fine hairs, horse's tail. So they called it the quota equina. The horse's tail may be likened to include petroleum, petra, mineral or salt, and oleum, Latin oil. And the thinner substance, oil or ointment in the spinal cord, may be compared with coal oil. And when this oil is carried up through the process of the Ida and Pingala, the two fluid nerves that end in a cross in the medulla oblongata, where it contacts the cerebellum, Golgotha, the place of the skull. This fluid is refined as coal oil is refined to produce gasoline, a higher rate of motion that causes the ascension of the airship. Okay, so what very few people know is that the Bible itself, the bibliography, is two things. It's a genealogy, a family lineage. So-and-so begat so-and-so begat so-and-so, and so on. But the book itself and all the characters in it actually refer to the temple of God, which is the human body itself. I know people find this hard to believe, but there are all these clues. Like, for example, Golgotha is actually your skull, every human being's skull, because that's this place where the crucifixion takes place. It's all inside the body. When the oil or ointment is crucified is to increase in power 1,000-fold, not to kill. It remains 2 days and a half, the moon's period in the sign of the tomb, cerebellum. On the third day, descends to the pineal gland that connects to the cerebellum. With the optic thalamus, the central eye, and the throne of God is the chamber overtopped by hollow or hallowed, caused by the curve of the cerebrum, the most high of the body, which is the temple of the living God, the living, vital substance, which is precipitation of the breath of life, breathed into man, therefore a holy or whole ghost of breath. So what's being explained here, it's a little cryptic language, but what's being explained here is the sacred, secret, or secretion. That's what that word means, secret, secretion. That comes from the pituitary and the pineal gland. That chemistry comes out of the brain, goes down the spinal column all the way to the sex organs in order to make new life. It's charged with electric soul power. But that force also, if not used to make life and not expelled or wasted, it changes its chemistry once it mixes together. That's the chemical wedding that the alchemists talk about. Once that new substance happens,
Alchemy is the study of melanin. Hold on, bear with me.
Now, why is that? He loses perpetually because he can never truly, being a male, win out over a woman. Because when he fights with woman, he's fighting with his own internal self. Being that the Kundalini energy, or the sexual energy inside of us, which is the energy that catapults us up the chakra system, is a feminine energy. So that's why man has to in his own right, get in touch with his feminine forces or feminine side, and in doing so, he can conquer or synthesize this overwhelming thing that we call love. That we call love, and I guess that's the reason why.
It becomes less dense, and it floats back up the spinal column in the cerebral spinal fluid, like mercury does in a thermometer. And it rests in the nave, in the gland known as the solar plexus. And it charges itself there based on the way you live. And the way you treat your body, the way you eat and drink and sleep and exercise. It rests there for 2.5 days. Now that 2.5 days is significant because it's the time each month that the moon is in the sign in which you were born under your sun sign. So whatever month you were born under, that's the month, that's your sun sign. And the moon goes every 28 days, or sometimes 29, just like the female cycle. It goes through each stage in the sky of the sun sign. So every month, every person has 2.5 days where the moon is in their sun sign. And that particular moment, that type of light is a cycle that started at your birth. And your body knows when that is. You might not know, but your subconscious body knows. And it takes an electrical charge from a combination of the sun and the moon's electromagnetic energy and charges this up while it's in your solar plexus.
What this stuff?
Called your solar plexus. Ever wonder that? Interesting. How every doctor around the world, no matter what culture you come from, points to this weird spot where your ribcage comes together in the center of your body. And they say, oh yeah, that's the solar plexus. But no one ever asks why it's called that.
That bring me to this right here.
Anybody see this thing on the History Channel? Okay, can you produce? Yes. So, for people, okay, so what we're going to do is this. I wrote it down. We got that up. I bought a whole documentary on the temple of Angkor Wat up. And the first part is the Angkor Wat. It's an hour long, and after that, the Mexican pyramid is an hour long. I brought that up. The one is coming, but I also brought one called Voodoo Street, which they go to Benin, Africa. They go to Haiti. They agree that the Haitians kicked Napoleon ass. And the Haitians still playing hands for that today. Then they go to New York.
Hold on.
The Kundalini, which is inside of you, the Kundalini, which is inside of you, is the staff of Tahuti. You can call it the Medical Association. The Medical Association, which is the staff of Tahuti. You got that? You know that, what's called? The staff of Tahuti is the same as the staff of Moses. Remember, Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness. That's the damn serpent. Moses, before he was a historical figure, he was called the god Tahuti. Moses and Tahuti is one and the damn same. The god of wisdom and knowledge. You see, the staff of Tahuti is this, which is the same staff of Moses. See, Richard, the guy, I'm joking, Campbell said it too. Hebrew religion ought not have been invented. What did he mean by that? He didn't say the Hebrew mythology. Hebrew mythology was an ancient mystical mythology system of tales that came from Ethiopia. Later on, it was historicalized. So Abraham, Isaac, Moses, Jacob and all of them became historical figures. They never existed in history. Solomon never existed in history. You think of Solomon as a historical person. That's how they keep you on a low level. Solomon is Ra. Sol, which means son, or soul. You get solar. Soul of Saul, which means son. Amen, which means hidden. Solomon, which means the hidden son. Or son means what? Ra. Amen, Ra. Ra, Amen, Ra, son. You see? Amen, Ra, Solomon. Saul means son. Amen means hidden. Amen, Ra, Solomon. Same damn shit. It's also a form of Osiris. Now the staff of Osiris, or the staff of Tahuti, is called the backbone of Osiris. Osiris, or Osea, or Asur, or Usur, the backbone is your Kundalini energy that shoots up. The backbone of Osiris in Egypt is called the Djed killer. In Star Wars, it's called the Jedi warrior. The Jedi warrior. You see, the Djed killer. But the Jedi is talking about the jet black eye of Heru. And you know the eye of Heru is what? Melanin. Read about that in African Artists of Biological Psychiatry, Richard King. A must have. Richard King, African Artists of Biological Psychiatry.
That's why it's called solar system. It's a very specific language. Anyway, George Carey will go on to point this out. The pineal gland is the pinnacle of the temple, the modus operandi in which the oil of the spinal cord reaches the pineal gland, and is described in what follows. There is no name under heaven whereby you may be saved except Jesus Christ did, christened, and then crucified. The correct rendering of the text in Greek. Every 29 and a half days, when the moon is in the sign of the zodiac, that the sun was in at the birth of the native, there is a seed, a psychophysical germ, born in the or out of the solar plexus, also known as the manger. And this seed is taken up by the nerves or branches of the pneumogastric nerve and becomes the fruit of the tree of life, or the tree of good and evil. Good, if saved and cast upon the waters, circulation, to reach the pineal gland, and it's known as evil if eaten or consumed in sexual expression on the physical plane, or by alcoholic drinks or gluttony that causes fermentation, or acid, and even alcohol in the intestinal tract. Thus, in quotes, no drunkard can inherit the kingdom of heaven, or acids and alcohol cut, or chemicals split oil that unites with the mineral salts in the body, and thus produces the monthly seed. So that's what he's saying, is that this oil is, it's special because it's electrically charged. And it also is special because it has the ability to make new life. And your body created it. But it's also very fragile based on the way you treat your body. So the idea is to take care of it and to know that it's traveling up and down your spine and transmutate your sex energy accordingly. Now, he's not talking about celibacy. He's talking about knowing the body and using that energy at the right time for the right things.
We're trying to get you to start thinking 98% of your biblical scriptures are talking about on the inside other than the outside. You see, because your biblical scriptures came from where? It came from the Kabbalistic scriptures. And your Kabbalah is what? The tree of life, the autonomy of the body of God, which also comes from Egypt, which I'll show you the actual picture of the Kabbalah coming off the walls of Egypt of the temple of Como. And this is the same tree of life with the 10 zephyrs, the same tree of life. And it comes from the temple of Como. in Kemet. So this predates the Hebrew Kabbalah, but we understand now that the Hebrews was nothing but northern Ethiopians, and it was all black people, and it was different schools, just like you got a Clark, a Morehouse, a Morris Brown, where you would have gender, you would have Philae, you would have schools in Ethiopia. So we talking about a whole educational system, which they did not discriminate against each other, saying, oh, this your God is foul and this God is that. It was all one God. And you're talking about different schools of theology that later time we misconstrue as a war against as far as different gods and one God becoming corrupt. That's the biggest bullshit ever. This is the Kabbalah. This is the tree of life. As you can see, this is Keva, which is the top scale. This is you down here. You are the lowest, you are the root. But anything is the root is the more primal or the most potent. You are the lowest, so therefore you are the lowest. But on the other hand, because you are low, the other planets are waiting on you. Because if you understand the Kabbalah, the root chakra rises to the top. Now remember, this is just like your body, just like you have your Kundalini chakra, which rises to the top, to Kela, which is your crown chakra. So he says that you are the highest deity in the omniverse. And he says that they put you over all the animals. So by you being the brother's keeper, it's just like your mother or something. She has to wait and sacrifice for you because the other ones are not as fortunate as you. Check? Now, it says that the earth was a school for God. The earth is a school for God. Man shall harvest upon the earth. Man who has lost the vestige of the human, and those who are on earth today, it is written that the harvest is great. That's talking about you black people. Now it says that the earth is a classroom for God, or the godhood. Not Mars, not Venus, not Jupiter, not magnificent Saturn, not spiritual Neptune, not Pluto, nor Mercury, not even the sun and its body. Thus the lotus rises from the earth. The lotus is the lotus that you see that grows along the Nile Valley, the lotus that you see for papyrus. It rises upon the earth. So they're saying that in actuality, this was a classroom for God. So what happened was this. They put you here as an experiment, and they took the vibratory rate and they made it go down to a lower level. So therefore, when you first came here, you were God. And you had these 12 cosmic power, these 10 cosmic power zones that was open in you. And you were God. And everything that you see the superheroes could do, you could do tenfold or 1,000 times. What happened was the vibratory rate fell after so many thousands of years, and you got encased into this mummified body. And this is the mummified body, which is the vessel that you have been limited with, and this is the prison house as well as the earth being colony earth. And all you gotta do now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go and get. You say, well, I ain't never read that stuff in my Bible, because your Bible comes from the Kabbalah. Now the precursor to the Bible is the Kabbalah. Now if you want to get a Bible. The Kabbalah understanding, let's say, the spheres and the sephirs and the cosmos and the actual chakras and the centers in your body. Then you're going to get William Gray's book, Ladder of Light. Or you're going to get Dion Fortune's book, Mythical Kabbalah. Now, if you want to understand biblical scriptures, now you want to find out, because that's the Kabbalah, that's the scientific Kabbalah that the ancient priests used. Now remember, you have in spirituality, you have esoteric religion, exoteric religion. In esoteric religion, exoteric would be your major world religion. But the Christians, they have the Gnostics, where the priests went and learned how to be Christ. You know, Jesus went the Essenes, the Sethians. The Hebrews had the Kabbalistic. And also they also had what you would call the ancient Egyptian mystery system. The Islamic has what? The Sufi Muslims. The Buddhists have what? The yogis. So each time you have a school that is on the exoteric level, you have an esoteric school where the priests learn how to go and raise themselves up to Godhood. So now you have your esoteric Bible or Torah. Your exoteric is the Kabbalah. Or your book of coming forth by day, that's your esoteric, which should be your hidden. Now, you have several Kabbalists that's going to tell you how to go up these spheres, and each sphere represents a chakra, represents a planet, it represents an angel and all of that. But if you
I thought it was gonna be the one when they he said they took the ancient mystical systems of each component in each particular culture, then made a byproduct of an ancient mystical system, which is moralism.
You want to understand the scriptures out of your Bible, you want to get Waite's Holy Kabbalah. This is Waite's Holy, A.E. Waite is his name. It's called the Holy Kabbalah. The study of the secret doctrine of Israel as unfold as the sons of the doctrine and the benefit and the constellation and of the elect and the dispersed through the greater lands of exile, or greater exile. Now this is coming from Citadel Press. So now this is the book that you want to get that is dealing with the scriptures.
All right, let's go back.
The seed having the odor of fish was called Jesus, or iktos, which is Greek fish, and nun, in Hebrew for of life. I am the bread that came down from heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. So many of us have seen the fish being associated with Jesus. Iktos means fish in Greek. The fruit of the tree of life, therefore, is the fish, bread, of which thou shalt not eat on the plain or animal, Adam, earth dust of the earth plain. Adam, the word Adam often in Hebrew text means red earth or earth dust. But to him that overcometh will I give to the fruit of the tree of life, because he saved it, and it returned to him in the cerebellum, and the home of the spiritual man, the ego. The cerebellum is the heart-shaped, and it is called the heart in Greek, thus, in quotes, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So, another little thing, another side, the tree of life is not a physical place. It's never been a physical place. That was the invention of Rome, to pull people away from the real place of salvation, which is your own body, a human form. And the tree of life is your cerebrospinal tree, your cerebrospinal system. Your brain is the root ball, and all your nerves branch out, going down your body like a tree. You know, we're like a walking inverted tree. That is the original tree of life. The body organ that men in their ignorance call heart is termed divider or hump in Greek and Hebrew. Our blood divider is not the button that we touch when we think, but it is the upper lobe of the cerebellum that vibrates thought. The lower lobe is the animal or mortal lobe that governs the animal world. The section of the body below the solar plexus called Lower Egypt, natural body, kingdom of earth, Apollyon, the devil, lived spelled backwards, Satan. Saturn governs the bowels. During the first 300 years of the Christian era, all has been above written was understood by the real Christians. And about the end of time, the persecution of the Essenes by the priesthood became so marked that they met in secret and always made the sign of the fish. About the year 325, Constantine, the pagan Roman emperor, called the teachers of Christianity together at Nicaea, the Council of Nicaea. Constantine murdered his mother and boiled his wife in oil because they still held the original doctrines of the Essenes. Constantine was told by the priests of his time that there was no forgiveness for crimes such as his, except through a long series of incarnations. But the Antichrist sought to concoct a plan by which he would hope to cheat the cosmic law. And so it came to pass, after months of wrangling and fighting over writings of the primitive Christians who clothed the wonders of the human body in Oriental imaginary imagery, that the council sometimes, by a bare majority, voted and decided which of the manuscripts were, quote-unquote, the Word of God, and which were not. So we all know that the Council of Nicaea was where the Bible was canonized, edited, Huge parts of it were taken out, and other parts were written in, which is pretty obvious to see. There was supposedly 12 disciples, but there's only 4 accounts of them in the Bible, the 4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Well, where's the other 8? Well, they were all there, but they were conveniently edited out for all kinds of political reasons. The very important point in the minds of those ignorant priests, whether or not an angel had wings, was decided in favor of wings by 3 majority. The minority contended that as Jacob let down the ladder for the angels to descend and descend upon, it was a prima facie evidence that the angels do not have wings. Okay, what he's talking about there in that paragraph is that Jacob's ladder was not a real event that some man named Jacob witnessed. Jacob's ladder was a story, an allegory that talked about the spine, the ladder that angels went up and down are the 33 vertebrae of the spine. And angels are angles of light. They're also called messengers in Hebrew. The point is that Jacob's ladder is not a story of a man named Jacob. When you read multiple spiritual traditions from all over,
Jesus in the fish tank, that's a representation of the pineal gland. You see what I'm saying? That's what all this stuff is, iconology and symbology of the pineal gland. You got shit to do with no motherfucking white motherfuckers running around the earth. 2,000 years ago. You the God, this is not the God. John chapter verse 34-46. When a general fertilization took place at a time when the sun was in a certain position, the human being was still completely asexual. They separated us from male and female. That's why I want to find it back together. Where fertilizing was enabled them to bring forth their own kind. Thus, the remote past was a close interconnection between the sense and sense perception of fertilization and nutrition and respiration. And in so many words, they say what shut this thing down was an ego consciousness. We started believing that what we see physically is the real us. And that's what shut us down. So in so many words, we're saying all we are these microscopic, what they call nano beings, little dots. It's who we really are. We're actually so. Now, I said this last night so you can understand this. Just like the Native Americans, so just like the white man came into this land and took over this land and belonged to somebody else. And took over West Africa, like over South Africa, which used to belong to us. There used to be a group of beings that used to live, these godlike beings that was taken over by humanity. So where we live now, these godlike beings used to live. But where are these godlike beings? These godlike beings were taken over by humanity. They now live inside of you. Those godlike beings taken over by humanity, but your own soul. You were taken over by humanity. You get this? These godlike beings used to live on this planet where you now live because you took them over. But those godlike beings are now inside of you, asleep. But in you, they waking up. And so it's now time for them to take back their planet by throwing off their capsules or their prison, which is the human body. Now, what brothers like, man, can we strap around can we just be physical, but strap around like, no. She said, so what is that like? I said, well, to try to understand what's going on. Take Okay? Whatever you used to think of God was, whatever makes you worship God, you like to your God with it ain't gonna hurt. Right? If you get anything, well, just contribute that to your soul. Whatever you think of God was, you see what I'm saying? Just attribute that to your soul, and you will be like that. What shit you listen? You know what I'm saying? Whatever your God was, that's what you are. Get what I'm coming from? Now we going but I tried to put this in here and stuff, dealing with this stuff. But this particular book, you can get your hands on it, it drops a lot of stuff. Universe, man, by Rudolph Steiner, which is one of his best books.
We gonna go and get up out of here, man. You already know, stay the fuck away from hating. Positive vibration, peace, love, light, and darkness. We aviating on medication. This shit is over.